As the new year approaches, I'm sure that many of you will be keen to reinvent yourselves and get rid of some bad habits. That's right, it's time to decide your New Year's resolutions. But Matt, you superhuman example of perfection and sophistication, I hear you cry. Surely you can't know much about improving yourself. You're already brilliant. Well, person I just made up, that may be true. But there's always room for improvements. And that's why I'm here to help with Teatime with Matt's common sense advice on choosing and not breaking your New Year's resolutions. So here we go. Number 1, just pick one thing. Changing your life is hard work, so don't try to do it all at once. Pick one concrete, achievable thing that you want to change this year, and do that. Personally, I intend to lose a few pounds this year. By buying more Daleks and waistcoats. My life would be infinitely improved by more Daleks and waistcoats. Plus, it's realistically achievable by January the 2nd, so I don't have to worry about it for the rest of the year. Number 2, plan ahead. Whatever change you want to make this year, it's important to know how you're going to do it. For instance, if you're going to take up running, make sure you have the right shoes, a motivational playlist on your iPod or phone, and that you know which streets Honest Jeff gangs hang out around in after dark, so you know where to avoid. For more information, visit www.honestjeff.com/wallet removal services. What am I doing? Number 3, anticipate problems. Whatever it is you want to change, there will be problems. Such is life. If you can anticipate them and plan ahead, you'll know how to deal with the problems when they arise. In my case, such a problem could be the fact that I have nowhere to store my newly acquired waistcoats, Daleks, and Dalek-themed waistcoats. Luckily, I have planned for this eventuality, and I'm currently in the process of moving all of my sister's belongings out into the streets so that I can take possession of her bedroom as an additional storage space. Incidentally,
there's in the police, right?
Yes, I'm aware of this. Incidentally, there's a table and an honesty box on my driveway right now, so please help yourself to any of my sister's belongings and leave money in the box. Thank you.
You are made of pond.
Number 4. Pick a start date. You don't have to make any changes on New Year's Day. In fact, you could leave whatever you want to change right up until 11:59 PM on December the 31st, 2017, and it would still count. Pick when you want to make the change to your life and do it then. Or don't. You know, do it if you remember. It's all good. Number 5. Plan rewards. The key to making any changes to your life is to ensure you reward yourself regularly. Just finished a particularly good run or lost a reasonable amount of weight? Celebrate with an entire pizza and a deep-fried Mars bar. You've earned it. Exercise and weight loss is hard. Number 6. Accept failure. Look, we all know the reality of the situation is that you'll make a New Year's resolution and give it up by January the 5th. It's how things work. You promise yourself that this year you'll be more positive, exercise more, or plan that trip to Africa you've always been talking about doing. But inevitably life gets in the way of these plans, and you'll end up doing the same old things you do every year, and your resolutions will get left by the wayside, leading to a nagging feeling of depression and self-loathing towards the end of December. Don't worry about it. We all know you're useless. Despite all your promises and talk about how things are going to be different this year, you did exactly the same thing last year after all, and the year before that. So accept your rubbish and have another glass of Prosecco. This is supposed to be a party, damn it. You can always change your life in 2018. Happy New Year, everybody! And that was Teatime with Matt's common sense advice on New Year's resolutions. As usual, we remind you that Teatime with Matt's common sense advice is meant to be taken with a barrel of salt. And if you follow any of the advice that we've given you and suffer from injury or loss as a result of following our advice, we are not responsible. Please don't sue us. You will fail.